next fan is the 51 HDS. That's the 90mm version in the HDS product family. Probably the most famous one. 90mm is a magic number. This fan can handle motors of a diameter from 36 to 39mm. I will walk you through the specs and fields of use of the 51 HDS fan. The mechanical limits of this fan are at 45,000 RPM. That represents a thrust of 55 newtons, and we need a power input, electric power input of round about 4.2 kilowatts for that. The fan unit weighs roughly 110 grams without motor. It's a 90mm fan, so it's probably the most famous candidate of the HDS family for the aero modelers. There's a huge variety of models that can start at round about 3.5–4 kilograms of weight and can go up to 6–6.5 kilograms of weight. So there's a wide variety of motors available for this fan. Our most famous ones are the AXI 700 series. That's a motor with 39mm diameter, which is beneficial for efficiency. And there's a choice from 6S lithium polymer packs to 8, 10, 12 cells. And the high voltage setups, so like 10 cells, 12 cells, they give a significantly higher efficiency. Between that we have two different 10S setups with the 1200 kV motor, also with the 1400 for very high power. We have 8S with the 1680 kV motor. That motor draws 112 amps at 29.6 volts. It delivers a thrust of still 48 newtons at 88 meters per second exhaust speed, and RPM is around about 41,000. And then below that positioned we have a 6S setup. There's much more information about all these setups on our website. This fan unit, like all the other HDS, can handle very low exhaust diameters. So normally we go down to like 75–80 millimeters, but for a fast model this can be much smaller, like 68 works as well. Sometimes it's even beneficial to go smaller than that. At highest power input, the exhaust velocity of this fan is around about 95–96 meters per second. As we know, max power input, which we define, is aiming to the typical duty cycle for aero modelers. So that means you can use the highest power rating for 45 seconds. And for other applications, like in a wind tunnel or for a hovering platform, you would want to reduce the maximum allowed voltage to something like around 60–70% to get into the mode where the fan unit can be operated continuously.